Listen, I'm a Miami Heat fan, and Udonis Haslum's one of my favorite players. I loved his hard work ethic and why he stayed in the community and everything. And I hold him in high regards for a guy who worked hard, who made himself a Pat Riley guy, made him a lifelong dude. And I have a lot of respect for his athletic prowess and what he overcame. I'll give him that. However, I want to touch on something he said. He said that the Miami Heat Big Three were hated on because they were dark skinned, and the Golden State Warriors uh, three were the main two were favored because they were light skinned. Am I right? This is the plantation mindset we deal with as black people. On the court, on the floor, everywhere. We can never get past it. People are still trying to use that. I remember when Allen Iverson said, I didn't about Steph Curry, I didn't know light skin could play like that. People say stuff that is so detrimental from within that they don't even take that consideration and how ignorant and it sounds, and it is ignorant. Let me tell you like this. It wasn't about dark skin why the Heat weren't so liked at first. LeBron made a decision which was unheard of at the time when he said, I'm taking my talents to South Beach, and he seemed like he was scared, nervous. He took on the villain role in the Dallas series. He choked that first series away. Dwayne Wade was the best player. They got caught mocking Dirk Nowitzki. They showed unsportsmanlike conduct. Dirk went back, they went and bust their butt and won in 6 games. And Dirk had an impressive one. LeBron choked. But LeBron became the face of the NBA. So how is it you are when you were making commercials for Nike and you was doing your talents and you won, and you were 4 years straight and you won 2 chips, lost two. So how is that they didn't the bad guy? No one saw Steph Curry and Clay being a dynamic backcourt duo. No one took them serious like that. So when they won rings, no one was like, oh. They did it on the basketball court, Udonis. Steph changed the course of basketball on the court. This had nothing to do with no PR off the court. LeBron's the one who made himself to be the bad guy, and he wanted to try to play with the scroll and the black mask and all the other stuff. It wasn't because no light skin, dark skin. There is racial preferences and how people look at stuff. You know, if you want to use the acclaim that Mahomes gets as to Lamar Jackson, you can't, even though Mahomes does have 3 championships, been to 4 Super Bowls. Some Lamar Jackson been to 1 AFC championship game. So if you want to use that, but you better use it in the right context. You can use it if you're talking about somebody that was qualifying for same position and you want to talk about the house and the field. I can understand if you're going to talk about that. If you want to use Alicia Keys and NDRE, by be my guest. But to tell me that the Miami Heat Big Three, because they were dark skinned, they were scary, and Steph and Clay, when Mark Jackson, who was a light skinned coach, got fired. Make it make sense, Udonis. Because Steve Kerr got all the glory. What's your point? Steph Curry changed the course and was the first unanimous MVP of the league. What's your point? You see, where was it that it was this sort of thing? Actually, when they brought Kevin Durant in, people looked to frown apart that. And last I checked, Kevin Durant is not light skinned like Stephen Clay. So what is your logic with this, Udonis? Where are you going with this? Where did it go wrong? Why are you veering off the road? Stick to the facts. The Splash Brothers, because the backcourt of what they did on the court, is what made them legendary and people gravitate to what they did. The antics that LeBron James does wherever he goes was a turnoff. But when he went back to Cleveland, all was forgiven. He come out to the Lakers, pretty much aside from the heads on sticks who are still trying to beg and plead deal for him to get some help. But no, no. Sorry, Udonis. This argument won't fly because Steph earned his place. Clay earned his. They earned their place. This was not about a popularity contest where they sat up with a Pat Riley talking about not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, and So blame it when it's. If you're gonna go that route, then talk about the whole actuality and totality. Even Dwayne Wade wasn't comfortable with the Pat Riley. Wasn't it because Steph Curry could flat out ball. Could flat out ball. I guess you'll probably say, well, Steph Curry got them MVPs over James Harden because of his skin tone and not his hard work. Is it the guy hasn't worked hard? The Heat wanted to be the big three. They won 2 chips. Steph Curry got 4 with the same team. Think about it. He added Kevin Durant later, but he won before Durant and without a Durant. And Steph Curry won a ring before Durant without a fellow top 50 or 75 great player, and after, a before and after. Photo finish. Some LeBron James can't say in his resume, except for Cleveland, because Kyrie will never get, he'll get on 100, he won't get to 75. But you know where I'm going with this. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. And tell people that if they're going to say stuff like that, make it make sense and tell the totality. Because Udonis didn't tell the totality. And I am a Heat fan, and I do have a lot of respect for Udonis, but he wrong on this one because Steph and Clay did it on the court. LeBron brought all that flavor and that smoke off trying to hype machine. You drew it on yourself. I'm out.